everyone, this is Alex, back at last with another review for you. Since my last couple of reviews, which I think were Shiryu and Blue Vegeta vs Gold Freezer, I've had quite a few new PCs. I'm hoping to do at least 6 videos today. 4 of those videos will be brand new pieces that I've recently added to the ever-growing family of my collection. So yeah, this is Zelda from First Figures. Now, First Figures, excuse me, First Figures are quickly becoming one of my favourite producers. Up there to me for me. They've got some fantastic licensees and they do fantastic statues. They seem to be super consistent in paintwork, which is always a bonus. And to be honest, I haven't seen one piece yet from that hasn't pretty much looked like the prototype, but they're not, in Sideshow's case, sometimes you get a fantastic prototype and you look at the prototype and you think, no factory's going to recreate that, But in First Figures' case, I think they give themselves achievable goals, The prototypes are painted well, but you don't think they're out of the realms of being, that detailed on a production piece. And most production pieces, all production pieces I've seen for First Figures have been fantastic. And this Zelda's no different. So this is from their 1/4 scale Zelda line, and they have done Zelda pieces in the past in 1/6. They did Link in his different tunic colours, the red, the blue. They did Dark Link with a nice exclusive light up version. First Figures do fantastic exclusives, usually involving light ups, which are always really worth going for. You'll see them probably in the next review after Zelda what I'm talking about. So this line is based on Twilight Princess. So far they've done Zelda herself, they've done Midna on a 1/4 scale Wolf Link, and they've done Ganondorf, which is a huge 24-25 inch statue, which I do hope to get at one point. They've also got a Skyward Sword line. I love Skyward Sword. I know a lot of people didn't like Skyward Sword, thought it was a bit hand-holdy, but I just love the visuals, I love the settings, I love everything about Skyward Sword. I'm probably in the minority, but they did Link on Loftwing, which I already reviewed, which is an amazing piece from First Figures. And I recently managed to get this for around £200 for a 1/4 scale Zelda statue. I was more than happy. Like I say, she's 1/4 scale, but she's only around probably about 17-18 inches high, including the base, because obviously Zelda's going to be slightly slightly smaller, and obviously when she's standing next to Ganondorf, she looks rather tiny, because Ganondorf being so big. But as you can see, move the camera. Super fine details on here. Super nice paints. Like I say, First Figures, very, very achievable paint. The eyes are actually decals, and they work super well. I mean, look how pretty her face is. It's super, super well done. Like I say, all the finery is done really, really nicely. So it's all sculpt, apart from this. This is kind of like a faux leather. Doesn't look out of place. And then coming down, you've just got a really simple base. It's got like a clear resin in there, clear plastic. I don't know if the camera will pick up all this, but it's super nicely done paint here, lines. It's probably a stencil, but it's super well done. I don't mind them using stencils, decals, whatever, as long as it looks the part. It certainly looks the part. I say superb detail all round on it. The sword is actually metal. good solid piece. Obviously, a sword so thin and delicate, they didn't want to risk it with being polystone, so it's metal. They've recently released a 1/6 Ganon. It's Ganondorf from Wind Waker. That had plastic swords, and people were a bit miffed over that. But you know, I think he used the materials that are needed at the time, and I think those swords are a little thicker, so metal wasn't required. But she's super well done. I never really thought about owning a Zelda statue, but this just came up, and you know, I was super happy when I got it. And she's super nice, and you know, hopefully at some point, hopefully very soon. I think the next Zelda piece from First Figures is actually Link on the boat from Wind Waker, the Red King. But hopefully at some point we're going to get a 1/4 scale true Link. Hopefully a Twilight Princess version. Although obviously I wouldn't say no to a Skyward Sword version. Now a little thing that's a little curious about Zelda is, if I just lift her off, she has no peg, just have her feet. You can see all that detail on the inside still, on the inside of the dress. It's just got her feet, so she can actually freestand. The tip of the sword just comes off the ground. Like I say, this base is super simple. It's quite heavy. It's got clear plastic. And there's the edition size 621. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, there we go, 2,750. So plenty about. She's not rising in price. They are doing another version of it. The puppet version. I think she's still up for pre-order, so if you do want to check out First Figures website, you might still be able to get a version. Like I say, this version you'll probably pick her up, get her on eBay. It's a very reasonable price. If you're a Zelda fan, you know, and you want a Princess Zelda statue, you're not going to get any others, I don't think. I really doubt you're going to, especially in 1/4 scale, and you know, done this well. It really is a gorgeous statue. And you know, it's something that I've come to expect now from First Figures. You know, they've set a standard, and hopefully they're going to stick to it. Another First Figures piece coming up next. Like I say, it is exclusive for cracking light up. First Figures now doing Dark Souls. Their first Dark Souls pre-order just went up. That's Artorias, huge 22-inch statue. So I think it's still available for pre-order at the time of this recording. Exclusive version's pretty cool. So go check them out. But yeah, gorgeous statue, well worth £200 for anyone's money. And a great, you know, if you're going to get a Link, hopefully in the next year or so, then you know, I think Zelda's well worth having. Or even if you've got the Ganondorf, I think Zelda's worth picking up as a companion piece. Okay guys, see you soon.